to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one. And look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Williams to throw, in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kenneth Grant getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And it's third down.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Another run here with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end, Orande Gadsden, the second. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Harris.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from...
That's going to be intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Receiver in motion. Going right. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one complete right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Ray will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it, kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully. And
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
At the Bills' 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there again. And again he goes down.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
He's got it. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, check that.
At the 5-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harris. And the Vikings are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
Here we go.
Harris trying to find it. increase in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of one. Brings up second.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 10. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now Williams. And into traffic, but taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. 3rd down, they need 5.
What is that?
They'll motion the slot man right. On 3rd down is Williams from the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Vikings offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
A 7-yard pickup.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Hey, check that. Street. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run with Harris. Only a yard there. Tackle tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Big play coming up, third and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
it's fourth and goal.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball
that's
back on the
bullshit, yo. That's fucking bullshit. Come on, man. Get the fuck out.
over. They hold on 4th and goal. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dallas Turner, what a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It is 3rd and 10.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Williams now to throw. Open man left side, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Escaping to his left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bills. Extra point try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
They play the ultimate
chance to
goddamn
turn
zone.
and go. That
Nobody
one
never
for
gets
just a
to
couple.
last that shit.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
And
What
for
the
a
fuck are
third
you?
time today, he's intercepted.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continued. To put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
That was
A
me.
lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Fuck off.
Maxwell Hairsmith on the coverage.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On third down, it's Williams. And the defense can't come up.
Come
with a
on,
shot
man.
there.
Y'all niggas
Gain of
fucking
7
cheating.
and a first down.
Some bullshit.
First
Fucking
and 10 at the
bullshit.
48-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
First
and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Vikings. That got his second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. They'll return this from the 10. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Williams. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Bills.
To the ground, a first down run. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. Again, working deep downfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown. Of the afternoon.
The kicker on for the
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
Man. This is bullshit.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
This is
Talk
bullshit.
things over before 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and and the receiver, but like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. The PAT, up and good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10.
Hey, street, go, Reed, go. Left.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Check mash.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Come on, man. Y'all motherfuckers ain't blocking at
At
all.
the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
19 Tiger. Smash.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Routes another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Boy, y'all
That one
motherfuckers.
quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Another try, second and 10. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in, and he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Vikings! Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Vikings back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw, going for it all. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
Let's go now. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Here we go. Go.
Here's Harris. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready up.
They'll go with Harris. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And behind the line of scrimmage.
Go check.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
He'll look to throw.
At the 5-yard line.
This one caught at the 4.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He's got it at the 3. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Now on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
86. A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll finally be taken down. A massive play to get them on the border of field goal range. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Slot man gonna move in motion left. On third down, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here comes second down.
Hey, check that. Check. Bobcat. Check.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is caught. Still going. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
What a defensive breakdown, Mike. It's the last play of the game. You have to keep everything in front of you and then just rally tackle. But instead, they let him get behind the defense. He does the rest after the catch, and this is going to take a while for them to get over this one. That is just a brutal loss.
So a win here for the Vikings. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.